Came all the way to Florida to catch big bass, and we're out here throwing BFS gear. There we go. Check this out. Crystal clear. Oh yeah, there's a bass right there. Holy moly, dude! Is that a PB? Pairing that with a TRD bug. Oh, just barely. Oh. Are you worried about them, John?
No. They like it.
Slimming down into the mind of.
Make sure you bring your underwater camera. It's gonna be cool stuff.
Are we gonna catch Suwannee bass?
100%. 100% guarantee.
Guarantee. All right. Long traffic.
Real Florida.
And gas stations. That's Florida.
Use the right lane to merge.
So we're out here. We're about to launch for some Suwannee bass, and we're gonna throw a classic Rebel craw. Yep, I'm gonna catch a 10-pound Suwannee bass. It's gonna change everything. All right, so we're launching. This is the third day of Florida. This is completely different. We're not targeting largemouth. I mean, if we catch them, we catch them, but we're gonna try to catch a Suwannee bass. We've downsized quite a bit. We're gonna throw it on my BFS travel rod, and I don't know, I might go upriver here since we're here with a lot of people, 5 people today in this pod of people, but I might go upriver and see if I can fish some water they haven't fished, because who knows? So we'll see if we get one. Kind of a cool little spot. But apparently they live here in mass quantities, so. So I'm throwing this Rebel craw for these Suwannee bass. John says that they really like them. They're like kind of like a secret weapon type bait. But they are a crawfish eater, so I guess it makes sense, right? This water feels warmer than the air temp, so it's always a good thing because that means they're not really feeling this cold front like we are. Trying to target some of these backside cuts and see if there's any Suwannees just sitting in the current. I'm not really sure how they behave, to be honest with you. So like this little cut here, I see some bait fish flickering. Get right up against the bank here. There's a cool river. So one of the other things that I was thinking about throwing today was I was actually thinking about tossing like a creature bait type thing. You gonna get him out of spring? Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. Oh dude, there's like some big old like mullet. It's those mullet.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's like a lot of fish. If you look in here, you'll see all these little, like mostly mullet, I think. But from downstream, he's a little skinnier right there. When we go downstream, it's easy to come back up.
There we go. Oh, I lost him. I had one, John. There we go. What we got? We got a panfish. Ah, he's off. There goes a mullet. It's not the target fish we're looking for, that's for sure. Did you catch it on the Rebel craw?
Yeah. But his eyes are like big. You can see. Nice.
I see that largemouth. Yeah. Yeah, he's looking at this craw. That was, those are mullet. There's a bunch of mullet. Real long ones. Dang. Apparently I'm on the wrong side. I think I might take the craw off and put on something slow. All right, I'm changing to the TRD bugs. All right, I'm going downsize. Slow and downsize. There we go. It's a Suwannee bass. It's a little one. All right, there's the target species we're after, a little tiny Suwannee bass. TRD bug. It's a pretty little dude, but they don't get too big, but this is definitely not a huge one. Monster.
Let me zoom in a little bit more.
Monster.
Oh yeah, let me get the colors of it.
All right, little dude.
All right, well Jake got one.
Yeah. We give him a respectable release. All we had to do is slow down a little bit and we got one. Now if we get one that was a little bigger, that'd be nice. I like this river, it's cool. Going on an adventure. Gotta be gingerly here. There we go. Oh! I think I had a big one on. I think that was like a largemouth. That felt big. See if I get a second chance with that one. I don't think so. Dude, these fish are tricky. There we go. That's a panfish. Oh, that was a big Suwannee. Dang. I've lost like 3 fish, man. I just don't have it today. These fish are tricky, dude. All right, we're not gonna lose any more fish. That's the goal. Gotta actually catch these dumb fish. It's like I didn't even feel him hit it. I just saw him running. So I'm actually using a softer BFS rod, which is probably why we've lost a couple of those fish. There we go. Not gonna horse him in. There we go. That's a largemouth. This is the wrong fish. That is not the right fish. That's a Florida strain largemouth. Thought he felt a little too big. All right, fish number 2. We've lost a couple bigger Suwannees, but look at that. Little Florida strain largemouth. Not the fish we're after, though. All right, well, better than nothing. Yeah, I was like, man, if that's a Suwannee bass, that's gonna be like a 10-pounder. There we go. Another Suwannee. All right, we're on something now. All right, we're starting to actually get on something here. Another little Suwannee. We've lost some bigger ones, but look at the colors on that thing. Zoom in, TRD bugs right down the mouth. It's definitely like a downsized play. All right, we're motoring down because John apparently caught a monster Suwannee. A little midday update for me, outside of John, is I have caught 4 fish plus the red breast. So. Holy moly, dude! Is that a PB?
Yeah.
Dude, that is huge.
Never weighed one.
I got a scale. Dude, that is a monster. Wow, dude. That's what a big Suwannee bass looks like. It looks like a freaking tilapia. What is that? It's 15 3/4. Pinch that tail.
15 and a half.
15 and a half. Whoa.
I got a bit. 2.35. What a giant. Definitely the biggest one ever caught. I'm not used to it, you know. Oh, I just broke this. Hold on.
You're good. I'm leaving. I'm heading out.
I didn't want to catch on it. Dude.
Dude, that one I lost over there where it bent my rod was big.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that
this
big.
This is the best time to catch the big ones. Like, I mean, you can get 14s.
This is what I'm throwing. Just a little.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, it's basically the same thing.
I would get the ones John's throwing because apparently that catches monsters. I might actually put the bluegrass bug on. I got one.
I'm gonna switch colors.
Dude, I'm having so much fun on this river. This is like what I like to do.
Yeah, I would do this 100, like.
There we go. We got another. Oh, dang. That's another one. I've just lost a lot. Dude, I've lost so many fish today, though. Like, I've caught 4.
Well, there's a lot of sunfish by your mic.
Well, no, I've lost a couple of Suwannees just being dumb. Like that big Suwannee I lost over there, I don't know how he got off. He jumped out of the water and like a largemouth. It's crazy. Let's see if I can get myself a big one. He caught that one in kind of like a slack water area. Got another panfish. I gotta kind of do an exaggerated hook set, I'm starting to realize, because with this rod being a little bit softer and me sitting, I have to kind of compensate a little bit. Dude, that's a big, big, big Suwannee bass. Nice. Oh, dang. That is not a Suwannee. That is another just largemouth. Dude, I can't tell them apart when they're in the water, but I mean, we're on some fish, but it's just... I was convinced that was a Suwannee, but the current is a little bit swifter here, so I was panicking a little bit in that moment. I don't want to get sucked into a tree without paying attention. You can see this pushing down this shoal, this water. I want to fish all this. I don't want to disturb it. This is such a cool little river. I got out of that current a little bit, just in this little like this stall, and it's a lot easier just to sit here. Is that a fish? Yep. That's another one. Is that another largemouth? Yeah, that's a little largemouth. So we're on a largemouth bite here. Getting some fewer micro bagging. Be a great one. It's fun fishing this BFS rod. I bet you there's more in there. I don't know how many fish that is. So we've caught 3 largemouth, and I want to say 3 Suwannee bass. So it's like as soon as I hit the water, the panfish are just all over it. Freaking panfish, dude, I swear. I don't think it's possible for me to hook one of those right now. To get it like just right, or get like a big enough one, you will. Dude, this is close quarters. Something's got it. Gotta be careful about setting the hook in this. Break your rod. I think the GoPro will fit under here. Yeah, it'll fit. Oh, just barely. Oh, look at that. Like literally, like. This doesn't look as good as it does over there, so I'm probably gonna cut over and work my way back up. So this is the rig we're using. We're using the Tatula SV70. That's the TW70. It's kind of a finesse reel, 6-pound line. The Megabass Triza Aello travel rod. It's technically a BFS rod, and then we're pairing that with a TRD bug on just a Z-Man bullet head there. So that's what we're catching them on. Pretty good numbers today. I'd like to catch a big one, but we're gonna get back out there and see what we can find. All right, I'm gonna fish these rocks. These look Suwannee, right? Smallmouth here. I can't seem to hook any of those panfish, man. I'm gonna try the hook slightly different, see if I can get up. There we go. That's a fish. Every fish feels huge on this. Yeah, it's a Suwannee. Nice. This is my new PB Suwannee bass. All right, so we just caught my new PB Suwannee bass at 10.5 inches. Now, compared to John's, this is nothing, but for me, it's a start. So, little fat dude. Definitely better than what we've been catching. So, well, I think that little strategy I did paid off. So I actually embedded the hook just right behind at the back of the, put the hook at like the back of the bait to see if I could get better hookups. Cause oh, something's got it there. That feels like a panfish. I really would like to catch some of these. I think John was calling them stump thumpers. Ooh, something ate at topwater there. That was crazy. Stump thumpers or something like that. I'd like to catch one of those just to say I have. So I've got it bearing up a little bit. So I think that should be a good improvement on everything. Something's eating it right away. Oh my gosh, I set the hook right into the log as he spit it out. That's funny. There's one. There we go. I would imagine that's a Suwannee. Or nope, another largemouth. Well, we're on some fish. It's a pretty dude, but definitely not really what I'm trying to get, but yeah, whatever. At least we're catching them. Well, a little off-camera fish. GoPro is running out of juice here. We've only got about an hour left before we have to hit it, but another largemouth here just buried in the woods, so we're gonna let her go. But we've caught them today. It's getting a little windy. Sun's come out. It's getting a little warmer. Caught about a dozen fish. Caught 5 or 6 Suwannee, so we did accomplish our goal. I'm gonna try to pick off a few more on the way out, and we'll see what we get. So I'm backing out of here. I got stuck on a limb and it pulled the cable out in true river style, but definitely been a lot of action today. So that was another Florida bass. You know, it's not the target species, but I don't mind catching them. It's better than catching nothing in between the Suwannee bass. Because every time I catch one, I'm like, oh yeah, is this going to be that giant Suwannee we've been trying to get? So sounds like the other guys have struggled quite a bit. I just got an update from one of the guys, gave me a call while the GoPro was up and they hadn't caught any, so, which is honestly a little surprising to me with how many I've caught. I figured somebody would have picked one off and instantly hung up. All right, let's keep moving. I'm actually really impressed by this 6-pound line. So this is just 6-pound, the cheapo Seagar, and it's been holding up to all this area I've been pitching it in. So this looks really good, actually. A lot of down just brush, not a lot of current. Trying to make quick casts. Only got an hour left. It definitely feels like these Suwannees get real deep in this cover. This wind is kind of killing the bite, I've noticed. Yep, river. I'm actually going to try to find some unfished water. So we're going to make a run. I'm going to talk to John. We're going to make a run. I'm going to see if I can fish upstream a little bit in the last 30 minutes we have, since this has just been getting pounded by us and that group right there. Cole and them just called me. They're like, hey, I haven't got any. I'm like, well, what are you throwing? He's like, chatterbait. Dude, I caught a ton. I know, I caught a ton. I got like 6 largemouth.
I haven't caught any largemouth.
I caught 6 largemouth. I caught about 6 or 7 Suwannee. I caught an 11-inch Suwannee. So that's respectable.
Yeah.
That's respectable. I'm actually thinking about going upriver because like and see if
More fish than me then.
and just kind of try some new water. Oh dang! I just lost one. They're so hard to hook.
I think I was just fishing too fast. If you got something little you can lend me?
Yes. Come here. But he's caught the quality, so I mean I caught a lot of largemouth too. Oh, he broke me off.
Like that.
What? Yeah, I must have, it was a largemouth. Dude, I must have had a nick from flipping into all those trees. Oh. Dude.
So like
I must have had a nick in the line. There we go. Feels like a decent Suwannee. Oh, he's off. That was a good one. As soon as he jumped, man. That was a solid one. Shouldn't have let him jump. Should have just boat flipped him. Well, that right there would have been my PB. Because that was bigger than that 11 something I caught. Oh. Yeah, it's a Suwannee.
dude.
Yeah.
Here, can you take a picture of it?
Yes. Yeah, that's a Suwannee.
It just wasn't as chunky as I expected it to be.
It's a video, so and I'll do a photo. There you go, you didn't skunk. You're welcome. Pushing you out into the great beyond. How's it feel to finally catch a fish that you came here for?
Feels nice.
Here, give me my lure
Thank
back.
you for holding my hand.
All right, so that's a wrap. I wanted to talk about what we were throwing just because this is an interesting little rig. That's a Z-Man, the bullets. So it's like a bullet weight. You could also use like the Ned version, but I was using the bullet because that's all I had. The TRD bugs and just a green. But one interesting thing about these Suwannee bass is they're little escape artists. They grab them by the back and they run with it. So I actually had to have the hook in there kind of loose, you know, kind of like this barely Texas rigged. And I lost a lot of fish today. Broke off on a big largemouth, but I was throwing it on my BFS rod. Tatua 70 SV with the Megabass Triza Aello. A stupid, ridiculous combo to catch 12-inch bass, but hey, you know, that's what we do out here. So fun time with John. He showed us where to go. This is gorgeous. Like, this is the best thing I've seen in Florida by far. I would spend weeks here just fishing every day. So it was fun. Caught a Suwannee bass. Mission accomplished.